Yo, guys, welcome back. Look, क्या better?
Add Astra.
क्या हाल है सबके? सब बढ़िया? हम इवेंट करेंगे. And this is the thing. Let's continue.
Swallows nest when skies are fair, but hide
What about the event? कर रखे क्या मैंने?
when storms are.
Nope. स्टार्ट करने से पहले यही कर लेते हैं.
Air.
Okay, नया वाला. Retry भाई, retry. Confusing है. I guess he can't come up. सर पे हाथ पैर वो रखते हुए चल रहा हूँ भाई. हाँ, okay. Okay. अरे भाई टैप करते हुए जा रही है भाई ये मेरे को सब ऊपर। डैम थोड़ा हार्ड कर रहे हैं वैसे। There's another one. No, complete किया है। There's another one. Hmm. Hey there, okay. Zero, hello bro, welcome to the stream. How to get 36 star in Abyss, please help. I'm on air 52. Bro, it's gonna be hard for you. ये क्या है भाई, को तो फंसा रखा है, मैं जाऊंगा। Okay, I'll have to see your art stats or whatever. What character builds. Huh. Huh. Bro, this is... Ah. I understand. Means hard means define what I need to improve on. Bro, I just as I said, I need to look at your characters. दोबारा क्यों देख रहा हूँ, तो क्या? You probably need an animo character in this one. Like Venti, Azua, Sucrose. और वो अच्छे से बिल्ड होने चाहिए। सेकंड हाफ इजी भाई, फर्स्ट हाफ में थोड़ी दिक्कत होती है। येलो रेड, फर्स्ट आई गो टेक रेड। ओके, लेट्स सी। Characters I have are Pyro and Mavika and other Geo characters Shilonen, and from other than that I got Chloe, but she isn't. अरे बट हाँ भाई, तेरी तो इजी हो जाएगा इस बहुत ज़्यादा, अगर तेरे पे Mavika है तो should be easy for you. I don't have Kazuo or any good 5-star units. We have Jean. That would be tough, but हाँ तेरे लिए आसान हो जाएगा. Tell me your other side team. That should be enough. Wait, वो अपने आप से चला गया? मैं कंफ्यूज हो गया. You have sucrose, right? Sucrose होगी तो इनफ रहेगा. मैं दोबारा क्यों कर रहा हूँ ये? तो दिया. Sucrose will do fine. So do I have to pull Mizuki? Is she a good anime character? Don't pull for her. She'll be available on the standard banner. मैंने फिर से वही कर दिया ना स्टार्ट. अबे यार. Yeah, I have sucrose, but she is on 70 level. Then level her. She is sometimes better than Kazuha for DPS. मतलब कि अगर तुझे टीम बफ करना अच्छे से, मेल्ट वगैरह में ज़्यादा अच्छी सुक्रोस. Unless you have C2 Kazuha. ना ना ना. क्या कर रहा हूँ मैं? टाइम वेस्ट कर रहा हूँ बार बार आगे आगे पीछे करके. हम्म. Okay. Need to go red first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Start. Perfect. ये मूव नहीं करना चाहिए. Oh well. Now I just need to go straight. Fuck. I fucked up. इधर जाना था मेरे को. मैंने क्यों नहीं उठाया वो? Wait, it worked. What the? Red, green, and then red again. No, man. Red, like this amount of time, sure. Then green. Sure. And then red. Mm-hmm. That should be enough. And then back to red. जल्दी कर भाई, सुबह पनवेल निकलना है. Easy. This is done. This is done. This is not done. There it is. ये वाला fun है, more fun. This one. Per wall. भाई रेज इन्फिनिट कर दी. उसकी हेल्थ इतनी कम क्यों है? ज्यादा क्यों है? Exploding shit. बीच में एकदम से नॉर्मल अटैक. What the switch thing is this? Yo, chill.
Nasty temper.
Easy. No, 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 no. This is more fun. Mm. Mm. एक लास्ट बचा देखो give me the event XP please. BP event XP and we are going to the quest.
Huh. Doesn't look like Nico is around here anywhere. Paimon doesn't see Are we too early? Didn't Ayato say...
Did you hear? Someone encountered a doppelganger here last...
A doppelganger? You mean like a doppelganger of themselves? Or someone they know?
You know what they say. Anyone who sees their doppelganger will be replaced by them within 3 days.
That's just a folktale.
Doppelgangers? That's a common folk tale in Inazuma, isn't it? Ever heard of it, Traveler?
I know the gist.
Yeah. It's a pretty famous one, huh? A friend being replaced by a complete... Also, the timing is a bit too coincidental, don't you think? Could it be related to what we... The whole doppelganger thing sounds kind of like what Sayu was talking about with Bunshin Phantasm. Maybe something went wrong with Kichi... Well, thinking about it isn't going to get us anywhere. Why don't we go check on Sayu's team?
Sayu.
Huh? They're not here? Well, if it is Sayu we're talking about, it's definitely possible. Weird. Is he here to work on the equipment? But he doesn't look like any of the workers we saw yesterday. And it doesn't seem like he's here for the game. He snuck away again! Do you think he might be...
Let's follow him, see what he does.
He's constantly looking back. Paimon's calling it now. Something fishy is going on.
Don't jump to conclusion. Let's keep watching.
Good point. He could be on his way to meet someone. Let the hunter become the hunted.
कहाँ की लाइन है भाई ये? Mondstadt किस लग रही है?
Reporting back, ma'am. Nothing suspicious to note at the Bunshin Phantasm booth. It's possible there's no connection to the incident from last night.
Sarah.
Sarah? Hey, Zoe! What's going on here?
I was wondering who was daring enough to sneak up on our detective. Maybe I should have expected it to be you. I guess that makes us the hunted.
Forgive me, ma'am. I have failed as a detective.
So, what's going on? What are you investigating? Must be serious if Heizo's involved.
Uh-huh. About that.
Huh? What orders? You really can't tell us anything?
Come from the shop, don't they?
An astute observation, traveler. Tell him the truth.
क्या भाई पीछे वेट कर रही थी क्या कि कब ये ट्रैवलर मेरा नाम ले? No, I believe this is it.
You recognized me with a single glance?
Bro, Ryzen की आवाज बहुत अजीब लग रही है.
It matters not. I am certain the person standing before us is our friend, the traveler.
Why is her voice so different?
His gaze, his presence, his mastery of several types of elemental energy. There is no mistake.
No, please! Stay!
Is मेरा experience in Netland will help here.
What?
अब मुझे नहीं पता हेजो राइट इन तक ये रीच है भाई हेजो की.
You're right. That's a
The purpose of this festival is to bring humans and yokai together. We cannot allow the culprit to endanger anyone.
But if they attack again,
Fortunately, no one else has been harmed.
you-
so the thunder we heard was you!
On the contrary, it was my decision. I was unable to capture the culprit last night, so I left to discuss a plan with Miko. I did not show myself once I saw you were safe, and for that,
Speaking of Miko, where is
she is investigating the trace of yokai power found at the scene. Though it fades in and out, it never strays from Mount Yogo. Miko is working with the Kamisato siblings to verify the identities of the staff members. As for the contestants, that inquiry must be performed by someone else.
is that why you need
The
my help?
Tenryo Commission is too conspicuous. But as the judge of the competition, you can ask questions without arousing.
Okay, so you need us to talk to the teams and see if there's an imposter among us?
He said it. He said it. It's among us. It's always among us everywhere.
Precisely.
Sus.
Traveler, I understand these people are your friends, and it puts you in a difficult position. But if one of them has indeed been displaced by a yokai, they could be in grave danger.
I'll do my best.
Thank you. I truly hope the situation is not as grave as it seems.
Bro, among us Genshin के अंदर आई.
What
What
are you
the
guys
fuck?
gonna do next? Continue to investigate from a distance?
Well, there's only so much we can that way. Find a way to slip onto the grounds is better for us to be at the scene if something goes.
Worry not. Miko and I discussed that issue. She claims to have.
One of her genius plans, huh?
Somehow Skeen seems more accurate.
Indeed. If you learn any details of said plan, I would like.
As though beholding illusions. Down. Go. Down. Funny. Yeah. Go to
Okay, so
Sayu
where
and
do we
investigate.
start? We need to ask questions to figure out if there's an imposter, but we can't
Imposter.
arouse
She
suspicion.
said it again.
Oh, looks like Sayu's team is already here. Well, guess we'll just play it by ear.
Attention everyone. It seems we have an imposter among us. Are you an imposter? You look shady with that mask. Tell me. Passing yokai. Sus. Sus. She's sus. Let her out from here. What her? Okay. रिस्क लेते हैं मेरे पे ज़्यादा टाइम नहीं है भाई.
So tired. I don't feel rested at all. How come you... Oh, Sayu and Yoimiya seem the same as ever.
Sus.
Shichibushi too.
No,
How should
Ayu
we
is
test
sus.
them?
Let's ask about the past.
Oh, good idea! Doppelgangers only mimic appearances. They would. White fur, yellow fur. Yeah, well, the traveler's judging this thing, so we. Yeah, if the people in charge are here early, that usually means there's been some kind of emergency. Oh, no, it's just. The traveler really wanted to see you.
That's enough. Oh.
Well, it's your game. So we wanted to come early to reminisce about old times. You know, because you might be busy later and stuff.
Nice going, Paimon. What kind of an excuse is that? They are busy now.
White fur acting super strange.
Yeah, get her out of here. Let's vote her. Time to change the topic. I was just thinking about the earner. What about adding them to our game, considering the team and everything? In the end, the idea just wouldn't happen.
Marinara? Yum!
Marinara.
Good banana?
Banana.
Sumeru, huh? The dreams there are supposed to be special. Did you witness a dream or something? Maybe
Something
you
like
could
that.
give us some inspiration, and we wouldn't have to think so much.
Sometimes when there are too many feelings in a dream, it's really hard to use as reference material.
Alright. I was...
Sounds good. Share many more memories together.
Oh, we should get out of your hair then. Good luck, everyone. Bye, White Fur. Bye, Yellow Fur. Come back and play.
Paimon, क्या कर रही है भाई? फंसाएगी ये किसी न किसी दिन में से.
Wow, we've had so many adventures, huh? You don't even realize it until someone brings up the past.
Do you still remember the original meaning of our journey?
Oh yeah, totally. It was, what was it again?
I figured.
Anyway, Paimon didn't pick up on anything suspicious from that team. If anything, we were the weird ones forcing conversations and
And
stuff.
whose fault is that? Paimon, you're acting sus.
Okay, so maybe it wasn't the best strategy. Leaning into the judge angle is probably a safer bet. Let's ask about the creative process behind the game and confirm their identities that way. Paimon saw Toma's team show up just now, so we can investigate them.
Just now. What a coincidence. Oh. Tango milk? Glory to creative food, am I right? Come try some milk tea medley. Colorful dango and beloved her. Dango milk? Bro, give me some. They be need that. Who the fuck is this? You guy who's here to have fun. Are you having fun? Sus. Sus. Sus.
Hey, Toma! We were hoping to learn a bit more about the philosophy behind your game. Is now a good time?
Look like our judges are hard at work this morning.
Feel a soft bee?
Oh, Boss and Shose were up super late last night coming up with ideas.
And he's back at it this morning, as energetic as ever. Boss,
Time for an interview.
भाई ये मेरे को वो डालना चाहिए अगर कोई मेरी स्क्रीन पे कहता है ना मेरे को मॉड चाहिए ये चीज पॉप अप है टाइम फॉर एन इंटरव्यू
Into you?
इंटरव्यू not like that Shoshi ask away judges what do you think is the most interesting aspect okay talking with others to overcome
Hold
challenges.
on. You can't just ask a simple question. We'd love to learn more about your design approach and strategic vision. What will be the project's main draw, and how will it deliver emotional value to your players?
इंटरव्यू लेना शुरू कर दिया इसने that's basically the same question इतना क्यों बोलती है पाइमोन अगर समझ नहीं आता है तो what the fuck
Impressive! And completely over Paimon's head.
yeah you set yourself up for that one Paimon
A nice one, Bob.
Fixer is a tough nut to crack, huh? Shoot! Paimon can't pick apart an answer she doesn't understand. Whoa! Not a single stumper!
never understood the housekeepers you be my housekeeper I'll treat you well it would be my pleasure
Yes!
Well, Toma's answers were all very genuine. Paimon didn't notice anything un-Toma-like about them. Plus, he was with Shosei until late last night. If you think about Kozo and his two friends were together the whole time, too. They would have noticed if someone was acting weird. So, we're back at square one. That just leaves Kokomi's team, right?
Coco wait Coco मेरी भी टीम थी मेरे को तो याद थी Kokomi और ये मी को आई थी हाँ where's Coco Kokomi की टीम में कौन था भाई मेरे को याद क्यों नहीं आ रहा yo it's the grand something something can I request a transition oh shut up go away same answer bhai Chi. Thank you this is such a chill event मजा आ रहा है
Huh? White fur and yellow fur are here early. You're here alone? Huh. Where are Kokomi and the other?
Don't know about Great Yokai, but Soul Lady is behind you.
Soul Lady? Oh, as in Soul of the Deep. Okay. Wait, did you say behind us?
you have question for me I presume
Kokomi! A little warning next time.
sounds like you already know why we are here and about the doppelganger incident when I saw you around the venue just now it wasn't hard to connect dots as always the जो भी है ये कमांडर वगैरह energy
Oh, the numbers you write in your diary.
In a tree? Dryberry?
Oh, sorry.
so on energy need traveler so we can leave it there right don't need to ask any more questions but imagine yeah all good was in shrine all night I can't imagine he's the criminal
Kyobu Koba
Paimon is a criminal?
No, of course not. You're in the clear.
In the clear. Is good?
Very good.
Good.
What about Mizuki? Where did she go?
She left after receiving a message in the middle of the night. Looking back on it, perhaps it's related to your own investigation. Oh, as she left, I heard her whisper under her breath, ordering me around in the middle of the night. Who does she think she is? Miko. She probably needed an expert on nightmares to help formulate a strategy. I guess that also confirms the
Something tells me a certain someone is missing me.
Huh?
Nope.
Miko!
Hello, traveler. Paimon.
Sleepy Mizuki looks cute. Did you finish up your work?
Yes, I left the rest to the young fellow from the Kamisato clan. At least for now, there's nothing suspicious to note.
हाँ. Sleeping और entering ये बिल्कुल इसकी तरह लग रही है मेरे को लेनी.
That means
Planet.
the culprit didn't manage to
लेनी
sneak in.
लेनी क्यों बोल?
That's a relief.
Planet नाम है.
Just like that, you let down your guard? And all it took was for me to wear her face.
The culprit? It's you!
Bruh. If you keep joking like this, I want 30% of the profit.
Oh, greedy little thing. I thought we agreed on 20.
Making a joke like that, you're the only one in Izuma who would do that.
Oh, it's getting harder and harder to tease you, traveler.
Can you stop with the teasing then? Even I'm reaching my limit.
500 years and you're still not used to it? Sounds like you need more practice.
At least spare me for the day. I can't take the mental torment right now. I'm running on fumes.
So what did he do last night?
Investigated the shogunate officials' nightmares. Analyzed the traces of yokai power around Mount Yogo. Oh, and worked on some new game stages, of course.
All in one night?
Well, I didn't want someone to ruin the Mikawa Flower Festival. But I also wanted to do my best for my part of the festival. Besides, I've talked to many patients who worked multiple jobs just to make ends meet. Compared to that, complaining about one night of hard work is a little unreasonable, don't you think?
I think you should take a break, Miss Mizuki. Kyobu, Goban can handle that. I learned a lot yesterday. I'm sure I can handle a few design elements while you get some rest. I can't have our lead developer out of commission. I'm not confident I can bring our vision to fruition on my own.
You're very persuasive, Kokomi. It would seem you also have a talent for clinical psychology. I'll leave it to you two then.
Sweet dreams.
Dreams. Mizuki goes to rest, a little unsteady on her feet. कितना काम किया भाई?
Mizuki really cares about the festival, huh? She's putting so much pressure on herself.
Perhaps she's reminded of the festivals of the past when I was just a kid. And Mizuki a young Baku. We would rush past the other yokai, desperate to get the first piece of fried tofu from the ramen stand. It would seem she hasn't forgotten, even after 500 years.
Sounds like you haven't forgotten either.
You know, there's something to be said for knowing when to keep your mouth shut, little one.
Sorry, miss.
Well, enough about the past. We must focus on the matter at hand.
But you didn't notice anything suspicious,
When you joke
right?
around, you can say anything, but
That
when
should
I
mean the
joke around, I
culprit
can't say
didn't
anything.
sneak in.
That's bullshit.
That's one possibility. The other is that the culprit's transformation is even more convincing than we imagined. In that case, we need a detective with a more professional skill set. Or we need to find a way to provoke them and get their facade to crack.
But that sounds dangerous.
If the culprit is deep
Ezo.
in disguise, a slight provocation won't completely. What we need is to create reasonable doubt. Make the culprit question whether their cover is blown. As they hesitate over whether to make some kind of last stand, that is our chance.
How do you plan to provoke them?
Oh, A didn't tell you? Allow me to... Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Mikawa Flower Festival, An esteemed guest from Tenshukaku has agreed to take part in this year's festival. Please welcome Her Excellency, the Almighty Narukami Ogosho, God of Thunder.
Shogun. Toma is scared.
So this was your plan, Miko?
Well, not bad, right?
Wow, that was quite the entrance. Paimon can't believe she agreed to that.
And it means a detective could slip into the venue alongside the retinue without turning any heads at all. That's what Miko wants us to take advantage of.
Why didn't you clue us in earlier? We wasted all that time asking
Actually, we don't know how things will unfold, but I have a feeling the truth will be revealed soon. Like with Shogun, I think we need everyone focused on her. I'll do my best. I'll do my best. Alright, Madam Sarah. Madam Kujo. हम यहाँ क्यों आ रहे हैं? After that, we surveyed each stall, just like yesterday. हंस रहा था traveler. अबे भाई. His presence definitely caused us, but it didn't take long for the festive atmosphere to return. Maybe a day will come when he can leave Tenshukaku and it won't go out of the ordinary.
Another day of hard work. Where did the time go?
This guy is the definitely sus. For sure. He didn't knew dango milk.
Almighty Shogun! Glory to your everlasting reign! Welcome.
He didn't knew
Welcome.
his line. He's sus.
This stall looks familiar. Yet it would seem the ownership has changed hands.
Ah, you must be thinking of Tomoki. He wasn't feeling well today, so I'm filling in.
I see. Yet, you remind me of someone. A Doshin from the Tenryo Commission.
What are you looking at, eh?
The food offerings.
The vendor is giving me a pleading look, judging by his coat. Seems like his first year. He's working.
Working? I see. I appreciate your dedication, sir.
Of course. It's an honor to serve such esteemed guests.
No need for formalities. I'll take 3 orders of dango milk.
Right away.
3 orders? So Paimon gets one too?
That's just for her.
Yes. I wanted to thank you for accompanying me. Without you by my side, I imagine the people here would be on edge even now. I have my reasons for being here, of course, but I would hate to tarnish the festive atmosphere.
This festival is for everyone, including you.
Indeed. The Mikawa Flower Festival. Yet, the name endures, and the joy of celebration along with it. I suppose that, in itself, is a form of eternity.
Traveler, Paimon. And the almighty Shogun?
Oh, Mizuki! Looks like you got some much-needed rest.
Yume Mizuki. Thank you for your aid earlier.
Yume Mizuki. भाई किसने नाम सोच के रखा इसका?
Of course. I'm always willing to help. It's my duty. I wish I could have dispelled the nightmares, but this situation is uncharted territory for me.
Even so, relieving the pain of the nightmares is no small feat. You honor the legacy of the Yumeku Ippaku.
So not even Mizuki could fix it? What's going on with this nightmare creature?
Let's save the difficult questions for later. Actually, I came here to ask you something. Want to come to the Isa bathhouse with me? Most of the contestants will be there. Oh, and don't worry about payment. It's my treat.
Really? Yes, yes, let's go!
You want us to go to the hot spring now?
Well, game development isn't easy. Most of the contestants are exhausted and could use a break. You've been under a lot of pressure yourselves with the investigation and all. So I thought you might like to join.
Of course we would! Right, Traveler?
I will remain here. I rarely have time away from Tenshukaku, and I would like to continue perusing the stalls.
Aw, that's too bad.
Then I'm not going either.
Ah, I almost forgot. Miko wanted to talk to you.
Oh? Well, why don't we all go?
Almighty Shogun, your dango milk is ready.
मैं ऊपर वाला सेलेक्ट करना चाहता था लेकिन मैं ये ऐसे AWS करने के चक्कर में
Oh, delicious.
No need, Shogun. Miko just had some quick things to go over with the judges, that's all. You and Paimon can wait here. We'll only be a minute.
Sus. Why is everyone acting sus?
Alright, now we can talk freely.
Miko doesn't need see me, does she?
I think something's off with the Shogun. You've been with her the whole day. Have you noticed anything? Up close, sometimes it's hard to see the whole picture. I think something is troubling her.
Been through so much. Things that wouldn't shake her. She must be keeping. What's up?
I've witnessed a lot of cases where patients, for a variety of reasons, are unwilling or unable to seek help. Unfortunately, that only exacerbates the problem until their emotions become so heavy, even the strongest of people collapse under the weight.
Even the Archon
I see those warning signs in the Shogun.
Emotional damage.
Humans, yokai, and archons bear the same capacity for emotion and are naturally susceptible to the same mental turmoil. It's very possible that someone who appears strong on the outside has learned to compartmentalize their negative emotions, and that is far from healthy.
I understand.
Anyway, the quickest route to curing the mind is through the heart. That's where you come in, Traveler.
Isn't that where you come in?
Approaching someone in a professional capacity often makes them more guarded. But don't worry, you'll still have my help. Here, with these 2 special coupons, you can get into Isa Bathhouse after closing.
Hello, Ali
Then,
Tudegor. Welcome
this
to
is
the
what you're
stream.
gonna
हाँ
do.
भाई क्योंकि मेरे को आज जाना है. Another short stream, as you can see in the title. मेरे को वैसे कल जाना था बट कल मैं जा ही नहीं पाया. मैंने फालतू में स्ट्रीम बंद करी कल. फिर दोबारा मन नहीं किया चालू करने का क्योंकि मैं कर चुका था. ना कल मैं डार्क सोल खेलता.
Finally, you're back!
आज जाना है.
Paimon's had
Well,
2
that's
servings of
something.
dango milk already!
Sorry for the wait. It sounds like the Traveler has other plans, Paimon. So we'll head to the bathhouse on our own.
Huh? You're not coming?
किससे मिलने जाना है? दोस्त के घर जाना है.
Okay. Paimon will bring you back a hot spring.
और स्प्रिंग एग क्या होता है? उबला हुआ अंडा.
There is no need to stay behind on my behalf. If you leave now, I'm sure you can catch up.
Something tell me you choose to stay behind or not. We have
What makes you say that?
दोस्त भाई. Introvert. You want everyone to relax. You don't want people to be on it because of.
If my presence makes them nervous or impedes their ability to relax, does that not defeat the purpose of going to the... I already disturbed their progress by coming to the festival. The last thing everyone needs is more distractions.
Distraction. But aren't you under pressure too?
As you know, this body is hardly that fragile. It can operate for another 100 years with no issue.
You didn't deny it.
Mortals are weak in body and mind. If there is a choice of who to bear such a burden, naturally, that person should be me.
But what if you didn't have to worry about bothering anyone?
What does it matter? The world is not so easily bent to one's will.
Attack I'll take that as a yes. I have a pair of special coupon here. We can get into the bathhouse after closing. Yes.
What
Free event
clever
both
verbal
सस्ता है.
tricks, traveler. It appears you've been spending too much time with Miko.
It's an honest offer.
You think you can get away with manipulating the Shogun? I wouldn't be so sure.
You'll go, won't you?
Persistent indeed. Very well. As you proposed, we shall set out at midnight.
Wait until 21. No बजे. Exactly, perfect. 21. Why there is an imposter among us? Ragur. हाँ? हाँ? मैंने ये क्वेस्ट नहीं करी तो डेली क्वेस्ट तो क्वेस्ट करनी पड़ेगी अब ये कर ही लेता मैं मेरा इसलिए मन नहीं था कि टाइम लगेगा इसमें मैंने इसलिए रेजिन को कर दिया यूज रामकोर फिर भी कह रही तुझे आज करनी है ये डेली क्वेस्ट मेरे को मेन क्वेस्ट करने से रोक रही है भाई यही है ना वेट ये थोड़ी होती है लंबी I think we'll take this. A lizard tail. Am I free now? वापिस उधर जाओ. Yo, come on, let's go. Let's go.
Well,
Fox के साथ
shall we
खड़ी.
head out?
Let's go.
All right. No reason to delay.
ओपन हॉट स्प्रिंग है भाई लोग यहाँ पे चलते रहते हैं कैसे कोई मजे ले सकता है
Steam replete with the scent of orchids. Water that turns the complexion a blushing
Yo
pink.
traveler what the fuck are you doing
So,
here
this is a hot spring.
is it your first time here भाई ये क्वेश्चन पूछने से पहले ही उसने तेरे से क्यों नहीं क्वेश्चन पूछा why are you here
Yes, there are royal hot springs near Tenshukaku. But the plans were set in motion only after Hiragi Hiroshi introduced the Snezhnayan blast furnace to Inazuma, and that was 500 years ago. When the project was complete, I was already in the plain of Euthymia. And naturally, the body of the shogun has no need for such luxuries.
Hiragi Hiroshi
The members of the Kanjo Commission were once friends with Makoto and the Kitsune Saigu. Although mere mortals, those who managed to survive back then were special individuals indeed.
does it have anything to do with what happened hey वो मत पूछ क्वेश्चन what happened back then
What makes you say that?
मैंने तो पूछा है बस सिंपल क्वेश्चन the look on your face
Now I see why my officials claim that the hot springs facilitate conversation. Even I find myself divulging more than intended. You're correct. Following the dark disaster 500 years ago, a nightmare engulfed Inazuma. On a battlefield consumed in darkness, our soldiers fought against dark forces. Creatures capable of possessing people and trapping them in nightmares. Even the Yumekui Baku could do nothing to wake them.
it doesn't seem bad enough to make you this upset
Perhaps not. The battle was intense. Those who stood up in defense of this land knew the chance of survival was slim, in the face of certain death. But what if I told you this? If the person trapped in the nightmare was strong enough to overcome incapacitation, it would become a waking nightmare instead. the person would lose all capacity to distinguish dream from reality, perceiving everything in the real world as a continuation of the war, and every precious thing in life as an enemy to be annihilated. That is a far more painful nightmare.
If I hadn't broken out of the nightmare yesterday, would that have happened to me? Then I must be so worried because did that happen to someone back then?
Yes,
The Kitsune? Yeah?
I unleashed Muso no Hitotachi and struck her down.
Joel be remembered.
No need. I have no regrets. I know it was the right decision, both for Inazuma's sake and her own. If necessary, I would do it again. Well, it's about time you two showed yourselves, yes? You've listened in long enough.
Oh,
See you too.
before you say anything, this part wasn't me.
This guy is so fucking lucky.
Well, since the cat's out of the bag, how about a hot spring tea party?
Hey!
Ah,
fucking
nice and
lucky.
warm. No wonder the hot springs relaxed your inhibitions, eh?
भाई double deck कौन चाहता है?
So who came up with this idea? I want the truth.
I guess both of us?
Well, I happened to consult a certain clinical psychologist about how to get an old friend to open up. In her expert opinion, doing something new with a trusted companion in a new environment can make someone less guarded. Looks like it worked like a charm.
Why not do it yourself?
It's one thing to trust that Miko has good intentions, but would you let your guard down around her?
Good point.
Your concern is misplaced.
This fucking guy is so
I kept these
unlucky.
matters to myself because I was unsure whether this incident is connected to the past, and I did not want to interfere with the investigation. If the investigation reached an impasse, or new clues pointed to the nightmare from back then, naturally, I would have discussed this intel with you.
Intel, huh? It appears you still don't understand why I wanted you to open up in the first place.
What was that?
Sounds like it came from outside. Let's check it out.
First of all, dress up. You fucking ran away. Driver मेरे सामने मत आ जाइए वरना तेरे छोड़ो.
Oh no! Someone's unconscious.
Is it the nightmare?
It seems different in some respects. Step back and allow me to examine her.
She's awake.
What's going on? Almighty Shogun?
What happened just now? What frightened you?
It's all right. With the Shogun here, nothing can hurt you.
I almost fainted again just now. Yes, I was on my way to your restaurant. And as I was crossing the bridge, I saw someone staring at me from behind a tree. It was hard to make out their appearance in the dark, but I had a bad feeling. So I tried, and it was me. In that moment, I thought about how people who see their doppelganger usually end up dead, and I fainted from the shock.
A doppelganger in Inazuma City. But we only
I heard that people encountered doppelgangers at Mount Yogo too. Could it be the work of some
The strongest
terrible
yoga in
yokai?
is all right here.
Now that we have an understanding of the situation, why don't I take you to the police station to file a report?
The situation is getting worse. If the doppelganger is limited to the festival grounds, that's one thing. But appearing on a random street in Inazuma City...
On the bright side, the victim seems okay this time.
Bad news, Shogun!
A Tenryo Commission official.
Another victim! At the
Kappa?
festival! Kappa is...
What?
But Sara and the others were keeping watch.
Make haste. Back to Mount Yogo at once.
Okay. Yo. Jesus. I don't know who is the imposter. It's making me mad. Yo, Kappa, what happened to you?
Kappa! Kappa!
Excuse me.
Mizuki, Traveler, finally you're back!
Now is not the time to cast blame. Did anyone witness the...
We split up for just a second, and the next thing we knew, he was on the
Oh, it must be some terrible...
Doppelganger in the Mizuma city also seems to appear without warning. Seems like it.
How is he, Mizuki?
It's strange. I can't perceive his nightmare.
The yokai! It must be getting strong.
Kappa! No, it was I who underestimated the enemy. I who allowed us to continue the festival despite the... Sarah, what is the status of the other contestants in... Good. By decree of the Shogun, I declare that the Mikawa Flower Festival is...
Wait,
What is it, Miko?
you're being too hasty, eh? I understand your concern for the people, but I urge you to think this through. Or considering your history with nightmares, you have better cause than anyone to exercise caution. But do you truly believe that what we're facing now is just a nightmare? Call it intuition. If you want the truth, perhaps Doshin Shikanoin could shed some light. I believe there's been a break in the case.
I do have few ideas. Up to the point, we have only detected traces of nightmare creatures around the mountain, and now doppelganger appearing. My original thought was that the culprit infiltrated the venue to evade capture, so there would be reason for them to risk exposure by continuing the change form rather than yeah. Now he has the ability to disappear without a trace. I think there's a different possibility. It's a different person. The entry appeared at the same time and place. That's why the animation conflated the two at first. The nightmare creature and look at the doppelganger and the explanation the culprit motive is clear. Cause panic. Yo.
Kappa is made of wood?
No wonder I couldn't sense the nightmare.
I see. So the doppelganger infiltrated the festival as Kappa and is currently hiding in Inazuma City.
Replacing one person wasn't enough. If multiple people are replaced at once, they can cover for each other.
Kozo and his two friends were together the whole time, too. They would have noticed if someone was
The disguise starts to crumble, isn't that right? Yoko and Yotsumi Kozo.
It's a Bakeganeki tail!
Kikaku! Kikaku! Run!
Tetsunosuke?
Aren't you supposed to be in Inazuma City?
Leave you two by yourselves? That's not the Tanuki!
No fighting! Let's go!
3 जने सस निकले भाई, एक नहीं. अरे भाई.
Okay, Donaki, those little terrors! Come on, let's go after them! Paimon's had enough of these things! What even are they? More Bake Donaki tricks?
Nothing's working! The humans are catching up!
Little rascals!
You wish!
Transform! Stupid humans won't be able to recognize us! You can't see me. You can't see me. I'm up on fire.
Tetsunosuke, you idiot! Don't tell them the three of us turned into bonfires!
Hear that, Traveler? Bonfires! 3 of them! We'll show them stupid.
Ouch! Transform!
They're gone again! Oh, what are they this time? Some kind of stone or brick?
Aw. Bro. You good, bro? You too.
Kichiro, protect us!
Save us, Tsukumo! We're almost rid of them.
Sara is angry.
Tengu was flying! Tengu!
Tengu, why are you helping the humans?
Shogun? That's the leader of the humans! Shogun sent people to steal our land! Shogun is bad!
Uh-huh.
Calm yourself, Sarah. Let's hear them out.
Shogun sent humans to steal our home.
And the Mikawa Flower Festival! Shogun is making yokai serve the humans!
Serve the humans? He's not talking.
Shogun even forced Great Baku yokai to work all night!
Oh, you mean yesterday? That was my choice, actually.
Jeez, where are these ideas coming from?
I think there's are some misunderstanding. Ichiboshi and the others weren't forced into anything.
Stay back! Humans want to
Hold on. Something's not right. We should try a different
No need. I know what's wrong. They're trapped in a nightmare.
What are you doing? Trying to put Tetsunosuke to work?
Kinkaku doesn't want to stay up all night.
Servitude, enslavement? These might sound like ridiculous misunderstandings to us. A world of despair and fear, where enemies lurk at every turn, devoid of even a single shred of light.
So, they're sleepwalking? How do we wake them up?
Okay, let's continue. How do we wake them up?
If we knew how, we would have done so back.
Give us your worst. King Kaku will never leave the Tanuki path. King Kaku will die.
I may have a solution. If the nightmare comes from the abyss, there's something I can try.
What are you doing? No, don't!
The humans are everywhere. We can't.
How long have we been hiding? 100 years? 500 years?
No idea. If Ioroi was still around, he would remember.
Shh, quiet! Someone...
This is a fine piece of land. The grain yield should be exceptional.
Remember to check for traces of yokai in the surrounding area. By order of the Shogun.
By order of the Shogun, we ought to exterminate all yokai that cross our path.
Why so hasty? We should leave some alive. We can make them work their own land.
Hey, you know about the Mikawa Flower Festival, right? I heard 50% of the profit is going to the development fund.
Oh yeah, the festival for humans. The festival for humans, and humans alone. The yokai have had their fun. It's our turn now.
That's right. We should put them to work. They're known for their transformations, right? Then the little monkeys can dance for us until they...
No. How could they do that?
Quiet! Or the...
Whatever. The fuck?
What? What is that? Ah!
Hey, are you alright? Yoko, Kappa, hold on! We're coming!
The yokai and the humans are unconscious?
The same thing happened.
The Mikawa Flower Fest.
This yokai can...
No, if we don't make it to the Mikawa Flower Festival, Boss Tama will be so upset. Boss Tama will eat us.
Oh, fuck.
The humans are coming for us. We're gonna lose our...
We infiltrate the Mikawa Flower Festival. We scare the...
But how do we get into the festival?
Boss Toma is the best!
How about... we turn into those 3 yokai?
They belong to the park.
Traveler!
Are you all right, Traveler?
I'm fine.
Huh? The nightmare is gone.
Just my way of dealing with the abyss.
Humans! The Mikawa Flower Festival! The humans are gonna...
They still seem wary of humans. That might have something to do with a long time in hiding.
Oh, that explains all the Boss Toma this and Boss Toma that. That was the only thing they could imitate. Wait a second. Hitotsume Kozo and the others should be Akitsuyuge experts. But this time, Toma did all the work. Paimon can't believe we missed something so suspicious.
You are like Hazel if his skills only worked in hindsight.
Oh, you're saying Paimon's deductive reasoning is Hazel level.
More or less.
Based on your description,
Abacha.
Traveler, it's possible these Bake Danuki have been in hiding for 500 years. Sounds like they know Ioroi, too. Why don't we ask
The protector of the grove. It's been 500 years since our last meeting. Sarah, Hazo, return to the festival to keep watch. The doppelganger incident has been resolved, but the threat of the nightmare remains.
Yes, Shogun. Yes, Miss Shogun. अकेले जा रही थी, मेरे को भी लेके जा रही है। हाँ यो
Oh, keep it down. Bringing all these people at this hour. Don't you know even statues need to sleep? Shogun! I bow before thee. No, wait, shoot, I'm still a statue.
All is well, Ioroi, hidden protector of the grove.
I've never seen Yoroi so free.
Ah, that would be because when Ioroi tried to pluck a naku weed from the Imperial Garden, A nearly split him in two, Yashiori Island style.
Keep it to yourself, you meddlesome kitsune.
Ioroi, I wish to ask you something.
Anything, Shogun. Absolutely.
Suck up.
You could have at least slowed down a little. It took forever to convince them to come with me.
Oh, it's Yora! The humans really did kill you! Your body is stone!
Huh? I am not dead.
Not dead? The kitsunes?
This spell is... Yoroi? The humans really did...
Wait, this must be Ginkaku. Ginkaku and Tetsunosuke. You weren't sealed away?
When the humans, Kamuna Harunosuke, came to hurt us.
We ran and hid. The humans searched and searched. So many friends couldn't move. Our yokai powers were getting weaker.
मुझे नहीं पता था. What the fuck?
So we decided to escape the human just as the great Bakedanuki Tsukumo taught us. By digging a hole in the ground!
That's when we uncovered a horn filled with yokai power. It was the will of the great Bakedanuki Gichiro made manifest.
It restored our power. And then we made the human go, oh,
and by, oh,
we tricked him and ran.
So, you didn't actually beat him up at all?
We've been using the horn to hide ever since. But there are too many humans.
A horn full of yokai power. Could that be the source of the nightmares? If the horn contained the fragment of a nightmare, using its power to hide would spread the nightmare to them. That means the Bakedanuki have been trapped inside this state of anxiety for 500...
Ha! I could have told you that nothing good would come from that horn. Using external power is against the Tanuki path.
We strayed from the path?
But the horn helped us hide from the humans. The humans tried...
On the contrary, the purpose of the investigation was to determine in advance if yokai were present on the land in question. Whether we avoid encroaching on yokai territory altogether, or attempt to reach a mutually beneficial agreement, a peaceful resolution was always the goal.
500 साल पहले, I don't think you would have said that.
Oh, really?
Wait, that is what the humans said back then.
And how did you all turn into
By
stone?
order of the Shogun, if yokai live here,
अभी की बात
we
हो रही
need to discuss the proposal.
Ginkaku Tetsunosuke. Not all humans are bad. Yellow...
Besides, the Bakedanuki were only sealed away back then because Ioroi stole that comb.
Yoroi? It's a thief? Yoroi got what he deserved.
How was I to know it was used to make sacred Sakura Daifuku? I gave it back.
So the humans were mean for no reason?
Well, if you must know, the young human and I fought. I was perhaps a tad careless, so I conceded the match. Anyway, the point is, neither side is bad.
There he goes again, changing the subject when it makes him look bad.
Now you know. No human is trying to harm you.
So, it was all an...
500 years in hiding? For nothing.
It was a 500-year-long game of hide and seek. What's so bad about that? Besides, you won.
Yeah.
Huh? We won?
Hey, my game of hide and seek isn't over yet.
Wow, the mind of a Bakedanuki is something else. Still so...
That nature is what isolated them from the worst effects of the nightmare and prevented them from causing any real harm. But a nightmare that's still affecting people after all this time? Who could it belong to?
Feel like I've heard a legend about that.
Tainted by darkness, the Oni warrior raised her sword against the almighty shogun. Losing an arm and a horn to the shogun's blade, she fled into the forest, never to be seen again.
Oh.
A trusted lieutenant fighting against the forces of darkness, she was once devoured whole by a beast from beyond this world, with the body of a tiger and the tail of a serpent, until she tore the creature apart from within. Thus she earned the name Chio the Tiger Bite, or Tora Chio.
I don't think Chio would like that name. Though she escaped the belly of the beast alive, that battle never left her. She saw the memories of her fallen comrades everywhere, slaughtered one after another, until she could no longer distinguish dream from reality.
Oh. A nightmare doesn't incapacitate someone with sufficient strength, it turns into something even worse.
The nightmare twisted every joy in her life, her subordinates, family, and friends, into enemies in need of destruction. It was in that state, trapped in the battlefield of her mind, that she raised her sword against me on Mount Yogo. With the Muso no Hitotachi, I cut off her arm, one of her horns, and a portion of the mountain itself.
Fuck.
I suspect that is when the horn in question was buried there.
And they say Novika is stronger than Raiden. I don't think so. Raiden is
And
stronger.
subsequently uncovered by 3 Bake Danuki. That means the fragment on the horn comes from Chio's nightmare.
Nightmares feed on fear and anxiety. It's possible Kinkaku and the others' fear over the past 500 years allowed the fragment to gain physical form and become something akin to a Jibakure.
Jibakure?
An earthbound spirit. They move through the ley lines, but are also bound by them. That's why the traces of this entity appeared intermittently and never outside of Mount Yogo.
It would seem the fragment of this nightmare is no different from the one back then. It hates all joy and every good thing in this world. The investigation team working for a better future? Attacked. Hitotsume Kozo and his friends kind enough to lend a helping hand?
Yeah, and we were attacked too! Right when we were having fun with the playtesting.
Then, so why hasn't it appeared
Perhaps it needs to regain strength after your defeat. Or perhaps it is biding its time because it knows, with whatever rationality remains, that it can't. But sooner or later, its twisted hatred will force it out of hiding. When Chio set her sights on a target, she was never one to waver.
Oh.
But both possibilities prove something. Nightmare fragments can be defeated, and an enemy that can be killed is one that can be split in two by the power of Muso Ishin.
There's really no other way?
Mikoshi Chio is gone. A fragment of a nightmare tied to a severed horn. That is all that remains. The living must take precedent over the memory of the dead.
Even so. Guys, I'll be back. I need to go get my friend home. वो मेरा वेट कर रहा है तो अभी आता हूँ थोड़ी देर में We are back. Webcam कहाँ है भाई? We are back. चलो भाई, यार इसको खत्म करके मेरे को निकलना है. From the same terminal as the same of.
Oh, who cares about the dead anyway? I'm just trying to look out for the living.
What is that supposed to mean, Miko?
Oh, I'm just concerned about our poor Bake Danuki friends.
बाल नीचे बैठ गए हेलमेट की वजह से.
Huh? What does that have to do with us?
The nightmare fragment has been tied to the Bake Danuki for nearly 500 years. Strike it down, and who's to say whether you take the lives of our poor friends along with it?
I beseech you, almighty Shogun, spare the young ones. It was just a momentary... oh, no. A 500-year-long lapse in...
Miko, you speak the truth?
If you don't believe me, ask Mizuki and the Traveler. I'm sure they've encountered similar cases during their extensive travels.
फिर क्या बात क्या चल रही है? मेरा ध्यान नहीं था.
Well, yes. During my studies both in Liyue and
क्या
Natlan.
कह रहे हैं? मजाक कर रहा है ना? ले भाई तू मेरे फोन में देख ले. मेरे फोन में नहीं अटकी है. Yeah, I've definitely seen that happen before.
Then, what would you propose? This nightmare fragment is a constant threat to Inazuma. Should all other options fail, I will take action.
If the fragment's hatred toward the world comes from a nightmare, then the most logical option is to get...
Right! Can't you just...
The Yumekui Baku already tried that 500 years ago. Even yesterday, when faced with the corruption of the nightmare, Mizuki could only mitigate the effects.
What was impossible back then is not necessarily impossible now. I think Mizuki has the right idea. If we cannot eradicate the nightmares directly, why not use this entity's tricks against it? Combat illusions with illusions. Combat nightmares with dreams.
Is
यही तो होता है.
that even possible?
Don't forget, there are yokai that specialize in shape-shifting and illusions, and they happen to be right in front of us.
Where? Kinkaku doesn't see them anywhere.
Bro doesn't know. Self-awareness.
Maybe they're hiding as trees? Or the wind?
Fools! The Kitsune is clearly referring to the Bake Danuki. Tetsunosuke, Kinkaku, must you be so dense?
Given their centuries-long connection to the nightmare fragment, they are perfectly positioned to create a dreamscape that the entity will be unable to distinguish from the real world.
Back then, the nightmare had little to no weaknesses. If we want to give the Bakedanuki...
You said it yourself. Mikoshi Chiyo is gone. All that remains is a fragment of her nightmare, already broken. Besides, Mizuki is an old friend, one that is not to be underestimated. She has traveled the land studying dreams and is far more capable than those old fossils back then.
Oh,
Not gonna say anything.
She just usually doesn't compliment me to my face. But Miko's right. If we work together...
Once we perform the ritual, it will take some time for the barrier to take effect. Luckily for us, we have two formidable warriors on our side.
Paimon and Raiden,
Our
right?
festival representative, who also happens to have extensive experience against dark forces, and the almighty Shogun, unmatched in combat. I'm sure the two of you can buy us some time.
There's just one problem. Since this entity can pass through the ley lines, its move...
The solution to that is obvious. If the nightmare then naturally, a joyous occasion would be an evil beyond measure. An enemy that must be a
So, if we want to lure it out...
The obvious target would be...
Flower Festival!
Yeah.
What joy could possibly compare to finishing one's work right before the deadline?
I would imagine we can all think of a few. But I agree. The Mikawa Flower Festival is the most plausible. Once the enemy appears, I will pull them into the plane of Euthymia immediately. I will not put the people... Traveler, I ask that you join me there so we can subdue the enemy together.
Of course.
All right. I will update everyone back at the festival and start the preparations for the ritual. I'll need your help, Mizuki. It's going to be a busy night.
Yes,
Looks like an
ma'am.
all-nighter
Yes,
for
ma'am.
me.
Well, this was your idea. Oh, and don't forget, you need to finish a little fox's daydream as well.
And in a surprising twist, you were my nightmare all along.
Talk to A. I would rather talk to Mizuki.
Great yokai really wasn't.
That's right. It was my...
Why does great yokai have...
I suppose it's just the price of becoming...
Great yokai? Kingaku is sad for you.
कोई नहीं, सब ठीक हो जाएगा.
Well, Ioroi, as I see it, you've been punished long enough. It's...
Released? I can do that
मेरा अकाउंट
myself
के लिए शिलोन
anytime I
अच्छी है
want.
क्या या फरीना?
This statue keeps me warm in the winter and cool in the summer.
दोनों ही
Don't
बढ़िया है.
interfere.
I think फरीना better रहेगी नहीं? Because you can build more teams with फरीना. शिलोन के साथ भी more team कर सकते हैं. But फरीना ज़्यादा वो है. Flexible. वो किसी भी टीम में जा सकती है. शिलोन जियो टीम वगैरह में नहीं जा सकती, एनिमो टीम में नहीं जा सकती. You see?
Besides, the
I think
seal's power
फरीना
is
ज़्यादा अच्छा buff
almost
देती है.
gone. Would I
Ioroi,
और जो
she's
शिलोन करती है वो
already...
काजुआ भी
Not so
करता है, सुक्रोस
fast.
भी करती
I
है.
won't be fooled.
मैं चाहता हूँ, अरे क्या नाम था उसका, मैं शान्यून के साथ शान्यून लेना चाहता हूँ भाई. चिलोनन करती क्या है? काजुआ समझ ले एक तरह से. काजुआ जैसे रेजिस्टेंस श्रेड करता है और बफ देता है ना, एलिमेंटल्स बफ, वैसे ही शिलोनन भी देती है, बस काजुआ से कम देती है थोड़ा. एलिमेंटल डैमेज बफ देती है और श्रेड करती है रेजिस्टेंस. भाई मुझे ये भी चाहिए और शायद ये भी आ रही, मेरे को ये भी चाहिए. मैं क्या करूं? And no Primo's here. Yo! Yoink. Yo, Ryzen. You wanna talk? Sorry, not Ryzen.
Traveler, during the battle tomorrow, it is imperative you know your limits. If the enemy proves too much to handle, leave them to me.
What?
I know. I understand your concerns, just as you know mine. We need not say any more than that. Just get some rest and prepare yourself for the battle to come.
Get some rest,
One more thing. Thank you.
Arigato. इन लोग उसको क्यों यूज़ करते हैं? वो ज़्यादा आई गेस एक तरह से ज़्यादा अच्छी वो है, बफ जल्दी देती है आई गेस. काजुआ के लिए तुम्हें पास स्वेल करना पड़ता है, कभी कभी स्वेल होता नहीं है. आई डोंट नो, मैंने शिलोनन यूज़ नहीं करी तो मेरे को नहीं पता उसके बारे में ज़्यादा. क्योंकि मैंने काजुआ के साथ बहुत बार देखा है कि मेरे को बफ नहीं मिलता और ना ही रेजिस्टेंस श्रेड, क्योंकि मैं स्वेल नहीं कर पाता. गलत एलिमेंट स्वेल हो जाता है. That's it. Are we done? Yeah, we are done. ये भी कल आ जाएगी. डिज्नी निकालेगा. एक भाई, I'll try to go for everyone, क्योंकि मेरा एंड गोल तो यही है कि मैं सारे कैरेक्टर को वो कर सकूँ ओन. So probably yeah. मैं टाटा के लिए सोच रहा था इसमें पुल करने के लिए. बट इज इट इवन वर्थ इट? अरे वो तो चला गया बैनर. जो वो बैनर आया था ना नया वाला, उस पर मैं सोच रहा था बाइजू या टाटा लिया. टाटा ओ 3000 हो गए, ये कब हुआ? वाह भाई, यूज नहीं कर रहा तो कलेक्ट होते जा रहे हैं। आई एम शॉक्ड। आई गेस वी आई एंड हियर टुडे भाई, क्योंकि मेरे को जाना है, मेरा दोस्त भी आ गया। Resin यूज करनी। ओह, हाउ डिड आई मिस दिस? मेरी खुद 20 विश रेडी है। नाइस भाई, देख रहा है पुल नहीं कर रहे तो कितनी जल्दी विशेस मिल रहे हैं, और जब हम पुल कर रहे होते तो एक विश मुश्किल से मिलती है। चल भाई, गुड बाय, कल मिलते हैं। कल मैं प्रॉब्ली डार्क सोल की स्ट्रीम करूंगा और उसको ख़त्म करने की पूरी तय होगी। इस हफ्ते में ख़त्म करेंगे भाई उसे। गुड नाइट भाई, सी यू टुमारो।